You better not scream, you better not cry, you better not run, I'm telling you why, 'cause I am coming for your ass tonight. It's me. Well, what do we got over here? A couple of babies watching me, huh? So, number 3. Hee hee. I'm back, and it's me. What the fuck do I have to say? Nothing much, because I am not gay. I'm not. I promise. I know I'm not. And that's it. Uh, what makes someone like man? What makes someone like a woman? I think I read up that it's like if the female has a high sex drive, like an incredibly high sex drive, then it goes towards the sun. But not all sons, because there have been studies done that twins, like something like only 10% of twins are both gay. So it's not. So it is like genetic, but it's not. But it's also probably more to do with the surroundings than the genetics. I need to wash my glasses and got a bit of grease on them. Damn it! I'm in this world. I'm alive today, and I'm aging rapidly. We're gonna go down, but before we go down, we go up. And when we go up, we get the money. Money. What's money about? Money is the root of all evils, so they say. But money makes things easier, and it makes things more fun, and you can pay people to suck on your little ding-dong, so I guess it's okay. And you can do a whole bunch of things, like you can say that you're going to go to Mars, and only put a car in Mars, Elon Musk, and never actually do anything. God! The stress is our life, God! Headphones. What's the deal with some headphones? Like, these headphones have lasted me for like 2 years or like a year. They're good. They're so good. I've dropped them so many times. And I've smashed them a bunch of times, and they're still good. I did a front flip once, and it went flying, but then I caught them, and another time when I was walking, I nearly slipped. But I managed to do a Neo save from the Matrix, and I managed to grab them. And I was like, did anyone see me? And no one saw me, and I just kept on walking. And that's the extent of the entertainment that I get within this existence. And other things that I've got to say. I'm in a new location. I swap it up every time, and I do different things, and sometimes I even change my clothes and shower as well. The longest time I haven't ever showered for, and this is a grimy little fucking ape-like animal behavior, I didn't shower for like more than a year once. And I had a thick layer of new bacterial malignant growth upon my skin, like the suit from that film with Tom Hardy. We're talking about Tom Hardy again. What's that film where the parasite suit goes in him? Venom. I thought that film was okay. I thought the villains were shit in that, except Venom was cool, and then the other Venom was alright, but the scientists were all shit, and all of those scenes were trash. And then when Tom Hardy screamed when he got punched into the toilet or the bin or whatever, they were just trying to find some things to do. They didn't make him that evil. They only had him eat a couple of SWAT guys and a guy on a motorbike as well. But I thought it's a villain. They don't do villain films, these big companies. The Joker was a villain film, but we saw him kill like 5 people. But then again, I guess it's like his upcoming story, and it's all about mental health. Oh no, mental health. And it's more for the millennials than generation X and Z, which was the Dark Knight trilogy. So, what else? I loved Dark Knight with Heath Ledger as the Joker. That was crazy. That was awesome. You and your friends are dead. That guy at the start was good. Except he didn't talk like that. That's a bit more deranged when he talked. He was a bit more of a businessman. Do you know who this bank belongs to? You and your friends are dead. He's out, right? I love just quoting the lines and thinking about the lines every now and then. I don't do it a lot. I'm not. It's not a big part of my life. I have learned from it, and I actually wouldn't mind watching a whole bunch more Joker films as the time goes on. Prominent actors within the years do their own version of a Joker, and it keeps on going on and on like that. I think it would be pretty interesting. I think it would be a very nice. I've got more things to say. Litterers. If you litter, then you should be shot in the face, blank point range with a shotgun. Point blank range with a shotgun, not spank ass range. You should, someone should just walk up to you with a Spaz 12. It's not a Spaz 12, a Bellini, and just put it right in your mouth and say some sort of cool line from John Wick. He's the boogeyman, doosh, and blow your brains out. I like John Wick 2, I think the most, but John Wick 3 was cool and John Wick 1 was cool. And anything with action stuff. I love all of the old Kung Fu films. What have I watched recently? The Seven Commandments of Kung Fu. Is it early Chinese film? Because the action scenes are fantastic in that, and the athletics and the fight scenes absolutely amazing. But then it's paired with a bit of trashy acting and a bit of crappy comedy and music, like really clowny, cheap music. But they were just starting off. I can't believe how good they are at the action scenes. Well, all of the guys within the Asian territories there, and I'm not sure about Indonesia. I haven't seen many Indonesian films from Thailand, and is the Raid and the Raid 2 Indonesian though, or is that I don't know right now. But those two films are beyond amazing. They the first Raid, it paired that to Dread. The fight scenes in Dread are very Western-esque, and it's a gunplay, but in the Raid, absolutely amazing. Like, incredible fight scenes and choreography. The one scene where, is his name Rama? Goes, and him versus Mad Dog, with his brother as well. Fucking, them fighting, absolutely amazing, the things that they can come up with, and that lasts throughout all of time. The fight scene where he's going and he's got the deaf guy who got his ear blown off, and he has to fight a whole bunch of people, like 17 people in a hallway, and he massacres all of them as they one by one attack him. That was crazy for me. I love scenes like that. Troy with Brad Pitt and Gerald Butler, I think. Was it Gerald Butler, or was it a different guy? The guy who played Chopper Reed, who's an interesting character. Interesting. Do I have anything other else to say than interesting? Intriguing. See, I can come up with other words too. Banged my belbow. I banged my spankle. Spank my ankle, I banged my elbow. Wait 1 egg slapping minute, I spanked my elbow. Some sort of joke about doing press-ups, pushing away the world. Who's that guy who fought Bruce Lee? Chuck Norris. He don't do push-ups. He pushes the world away. And he takes all, whenever he breathes, everyone dies because all of the oxygen gets sucked from their nipples. And their skin cells crumple. And their proteins are heated up so much that they start to turn into other crazy things. And they turn into bladders, all of them. Fucking my fascination with Bladder. I got that nickname a while ago, and I'm keeping it. I want to see what I can do with that nickname, and it's actually pretty funny. It's an easy thing to remember, and it's funny. So, who gives a fuck? Shouldn't we all laugh in this world? Whilst we still can. Whilst we have teeth and voice boxes that can take laughs. Is it not a human right to laugh? We deserve to laugh. Is that not a human right? Damn. I could be in some films. I could have been a film actor, maybe. I could have been like one of the Michael Jackson brothers doing some films. Dancing, showing off a little bit of thigh. I don't know. Twirling my glasses, pulling on a chain and leaning backwards and going, ah, while rain and confetti fall down on me, and working in short shorts and tight tops, working on the railroads and singing my slave songs. Master, we gonna have to work. Fucking Chain Gang. There's a really nice Chain Gang song done by a guy who got shot and killed. I can't remember it right now, but it's an amazing song. And then Morrissey, recently, like a year ago, he put out a song about Chain Gang as well. Not about Chain Gang, but with the lyrics Chain Gang. And I like Morrissey. I think he's cool. He's depressive, though. So listen to that shit at your own peril. But he's got some amazing songs. He does. What is this? Just pop culture time. Am I talking about myself, or I'm talking about the things that I like? Who cares about the things that I like? You should only care about the things that you like. And then you should follow me as well and join my cult. I've got my own cult going. It's called Robert's Hope. It's not going yet, but we're going to do it like Angel Face. Who was the guy who played Angel Face in Fight Club? My favorite fucking film. Thank you, David Lynch. Was he the guy who did it? Angel? Who's Angel Face? Who's Angel Face? Like I told you before, slow processing system over here. Fucking, but not dumb. Never dumb. Always progressing. And sometimes even degressing. And sometimes even smegma twirling. Smegma swapping with other human beings. Help! Fucking stop, will you? And what's his name? I don't know his name. He was in Dallas Buyers Club. He was in Mr. Nobody. He was in Fight Club. He was a Joker in Suicide Squad. And I thought he was okay in that, but the whole film was pretty trash, wasn't it? It was done by. It was edited by people who make trailers, and so they made it way too energetic, and they cut away from it. They cut away from the feeling. It didn't have any ongoing, like when you feel a film, when you're in there and when you're experiencing it and when you're a part of it. It kept on cutting out to flashcards of the characters, so it was it took you out of the experience and it threw you back in. And I think they're making a second one. They're redoing it. I think they've learnt. They made Fight Club. They made fucking Dread. They made Deadpool 2, which was, in my opinion, way better than Deadpool 1, and it was funny. It was nice, it was interesting, and the bit where he got his legs blown off and he had the little kid's legs, Ryan Gosling? Ryan Gosling, or names fail me. Faces don't, but names do. I guess I don't see remembering names as important in my life. Well, we're heading to the finale of this, and I've got to do something mad like I always do. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, all the doo-da-day, working on the fucking railroads, and I'm definitely not gay. That's for me to decide. I am not. Fucking... there's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with being transgender or doing all these things. Everyone says, like, it's mental disorder and stuff, and it's your own choice. We've got a very limited life in this world, and you have to be happy with whatever you're doing. A lot of transgender people, though, they do kill themselves because it's more of they're trying to get attention to themselves, and once people don't care about them anymore, they're not the center of attention, and they see no reason to live, and they kill themselves. So actually I might change my thought on, it's a bit of a, is it a mental disorder? A lot of people are saying it's a mental disorder, isn't it? Who's to know what the right way is to live this life? And a lot of things do, like, screw you up. And if you do cut your dick off, or add a dick to you, or be a man, or don't, or be a woman, or whatever, then it can screw up a lot of people around you, and it can screw yourself up as well if you want to change. And a lot of people are also forced into it by their parents who want to have attention on themselves, so they're screwed. Because there are a lot of mad parents who don't know how to look after kids. And then also, if you're going to do sports and stuff, and you're a male and you're transitioning to a female, then I guess there is something wrong with that, because you're not a female, you still got the biology of a male, and you're going into being, you're saying that you're a female, but you've got advantages which females were not born with, which you were. I'm just a straight guy thinking about stuff. I gotta cut this. I'm never gonna upload it. I'll see you in the next one. We're on a baby hunt. I don't think we don't know how to read.